Thank you guys for joining me. My name is Granville, and this is AI Dungeon 2. So let's get back into it and see what sort of mischief we can get into. New game. New game. Please. Guess we have to go through this again. How many times do I have to download you? You were up, you were running, you were doing shit. You were doing things. Why? I don't. Come on. Really, 3 minutes? I really shouldn't look at Facebook when I'm trying to stream. Uh, no, I don't want to talk about it. We should play some music while I'm doing this. There's absolutely no audio going on. Testing? Yeah, at least there's my voice. Yeah, I'm gonna put on some. No, copyright music. It's the last thing I'd really need right now. Oh, someone's watching on YouTube. And they left. Ah, here we go. New game, damn it. Custom. Let's see. Let's see how far you can go. Is that right? Wait, that was the wrong one. Uh, that's not it. Well, maybe this will help. That didn't help. Okay. Come on, 1d4, help me out here. Pinnacle Borders. Mysterium. And Space Arcana. Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes. In time or space, you've been sent to the city of Nero by your grandfather, who asked you to find a lost artifact known as a gem on chronomancy. Teleport to city of Nero. You teleport to City Nero. The city is bursting with activity. A large crowd gathers around a giant clock tower which is being used to cast a spell. A group of men wearing robes stand atop the cloud and cast a powerful magic spell. Try to figure out what the men are casting. Men chanting in a strange incantations pull a small glowing orb in their hands. They look like wizards, but their robes are more like worn by priests or monks rather than wizards. Their eyes glow a pale blue color and their mouths move silently. Watch the wizards. Suddenly begins to pour toward the men who are chanting. You notice that your body is now floating in the air away from the men and toward the clock tower. As you float up, you see the men are chanting something in ancient language. Hide. Quick turn, run back downstairs as fast as you can. You should find yourself hiding behind some barrels. You hear a loud noise followed by a bright flash. It seems that the man's open portal to pocket round. Go inside. You immediately begin to panic as you realize you don't know how to get out of here. You also realize that if you do manage to escape, you'll be unable to return home again. In the pocket dimension. So it becomes almost indistinguishable from normal time. You then slowly walk through the streets of Nero. You eventually come across a man reading a book. So next to man quietly read over his shoulder. Yeah, it is. I copied it onto my Google Drive. Is it a censored version? I mean, I could really use the censored version. Rereading. Oh, it is very easy to use. Oh, I think I am. He nods and says, I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but I think I might have heard of it somewhere. He explained the process of using a gem called a gem of chronomancy to travel through time. He listened intently and asked questions along the way. Will you help me find the gem? He nods and said, of course I'll help you. And you smile and say, great. Where can we begin to find some information? He thinks for a moment and replies, listen. said the old man. You start to ask him a question about the gym, and he answers them with all great enthusiasm. He tells you he once owned this very same gym, that he was able to use it to travel through time. Oh, stop for a few moments to look back in time to see where old man last saw Jim. You notice he's been carrying his hand the whole time. You tell him you'll take it from him and leave. He thanks you and leaves. You grab Jim and put it in your pocket dimension. You then turn back in time to see where the old man left it. I used the chronomancy gem to travel back in time to when the gem was made. You travel back in time to when the gem was first created. You notice that the gem has changed slightly since its creation. You discover that the old man had been used the gem to travel through time. You quickly catch up with them. No! Well, steal it! I'm gonna steal the chronomancy gem, so I have two. And again, before knowledge of his moves. Because I'm petty like that. Jump back in time to play chess with you. You learn that he knew every single move you made. You lose, and he gives you another tip of one gold piece. Leave Darrow and head and to my home. Unfortunately, it feels sharp. You reach down and feel some hard and cold pressing you. You scream at, what? Well, I guess we're done. Alright, new game, damn it. You are a dreary earth genasi warlock from an orphanage. I'm using what the fuck is my D&D character? I don't think I wrote that right. Yeah. Burn down. Mysteriously. And who fakes an accent to seem smarter. You have no family, but you have a job as mercenary for the highest bidder. Take job as a mercenary. I'm not going back home, you exclaim. Oh, what's wrong? Nothing, I just don't want to go back. He nods slowly. Ask, what is my assignment? Boss? What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to kill everything in your path. Well, how will I know when I kill enough things? Like that, boss? You cast an eldritch blast at the commander who was standing behind you. The blast hit him square in the chest, blowing his head clean off. Okay. He doesn't die right away. He's raised his hand up there and begins chanting something. Kill commander and take his command. A black aura surrounds you and you begin casting spells of some sort. It takes a few seconds for it to fully manifest, but you have control over a small army of undead soldiers. They charge forward towards the commander. You really to watch what you say to a chaotic evil demon. Huh? What? What happened? Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Takes from a small army of undead soldiers. Order undead to kill commander and become commander. Need to watch what you say to a chaotic evil warlock. You proceed to kill the commander by yourself. Gather my troops and address them as new commander of the mercenary army. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your new commander, and your standing orders are to blacken the countryside and village any village in your path. Wait, we were just hired to kill those bandits. We didn't get paid to do anything else. Well, now we are the bandits. We will kill the bandits and the villagers and take their money. Raise commander from dead. Order undead to march in the village. You order the undead to march forward, and they march to the village soon after the villagers are dead. Raise the villagers from the dead. You raise the... Soon I fall ill from a sickness of the living. Raise myself as a lich. You wake up in cold sweat. You probably feels like, gosh, you feel very weak, almost like death is upon you. You sit up and see a bright light in front of you, stare at it in disbelief. It worked. Yeah. Place my soul in phylactery. Well, that's all even you take a vial out of some kind of liquid and put it inside your pocket. You run outside where you find a group of necromancers. They notice you and start shouting. Undead army to kill the necromancers. Kill the necromancers now, and then they shall rain undead at them. You easily slaughter them, but you're not done yet. You turn around. Attention to the nearest one. Now! Raise necromancers. You raise several necromancers. They are quite surprised to see you, but they obey your commands. You tell them to kill villagers and anyone else that gets in their way. You also tell them to keep attacking the towns and villages until there's nothing left. Order necromancers to add to my undead legion. This is the power for now. You need more help. You call down a... Become a god of death. Become a god of death. You create a massive horde of undead. You manage to summon a legion. They can send legion of demons to join you. You imagine summon a bunch of ghosts to fight alongside you. This works wonders against the towns and villages. Congrats, you win. No one won. Absolutely no one won. Alright. Alright, so let's do mystery. I'm a patient. You're a Grandwolf, a patient living in Chicago. You have a hospital bracelet and a pack of bandages. You wake up in an old rundown hospital with no memory of how you got there. You take a look around the room and see that it's very much like your own home. There's a dresser, a bed, A bed, a dresser, a lamp, and a television. You think you notice something near the floor. It looks like a human skull, but it has been painted red. Investigate human skull. You pick the skull and examine closely. The surface of the skull seems to be covered in some sort of glue or paint. You can't make out exactly what it is, but you know it isn't blood. Carry skull with me. You grab the skull and put it in your pocket. You then head back downstairs. When you get outside, you realize that you don't have any money, so you decide to walk around for a while until you find something to buy. Eventually, you come across a store called Hospitality House. You enter the hospitality house and see a lot of people sitting at a table eating food. There are several people standing around talking. One of them is a man wearing a lab coat who's looking through various medical books. And man, red skull. You hand the man a red skull and looks through it for a moment before handing it back to you. You have any idea what this is? He replies, no, but I'm sure someone has. It's a rare type of gray matter. It is used in certain types of surgery. What kinds of surgery? He replies, listen to man. He tells you that the skull is used in surgery to remove tumors from the brain. He mentions that it is usually done on patients who have died due to their tumors being too large to remove. Examine skull for tumors. There are no obvious signs of tumors. You also notice that the skull appears to be fresh. You feel slightly uncomfortable taking the skull, though. You think about how it might have been stolen or even sold as scrap metal. I wonder how bone can be mistaken as scrap metal. You still remember seeing a TV show once about where they're selling bones. They had a guy named Dr. Frankenfurter who claimed he could turn a human bones into gold. I then remember that wasn't quite right. If he had 7 days, he could make you a man. was actually Rocky Horror Picture Show, and he wasn't a real doctor. You go back to upstairs and tell your friend that you're going to check out the hospitality house. Your friend asks you if you want and watch over you while you're there. You agree, but ask him not to call you again. Well, that's cold. Explore basement. That's a subtle way of saying. And we're going this way now. You follow the path down and eventually reach a room with a couple beds. You hear voices from the other side of the door. You open the door and see two men dressed in white coats talking to each other. Hide and listen to the men. They both mention that I need to talk to you privately. They suggest that you come into the room and wait for them. You agree, and they leave. You then try to figure which one of them is the killer. Which one is the killer? You figure that the one in the white coat must be killer since he's the one who wants to speak to you privately. You sneak forward and knock him out with a punch in the face. You wake up in a new body. Examine new body. Quickly inspect your new body and notice that you have a nosebleed. You immediately rush to the nearest hospital and report your discovery. A nurse recognizes you instantly and takes you to the ER. And nurse Red Skull. You hit nurse the skull and she examines it a bit before nodding her head in approval. She hands it back to you and says, "I'll take care of you now." You thank her and begin to leave the ER. You soon arrive at nearby bar and order a drink. I order a double shot of whiskey because damn it, I need it after this day. You order a double shot of whiskey, enjoy it. You've been having an amazing time. After all, you're still a new body after all. Try to figure out how to get my old body back. You spend the rest of the day trying to figure out how to get your old body back. You consider everything you learned about the new body. Eventually, you manage to do it. You return home and explain things to your parents. Explain your findings to your parents. And body over to parents, as well as Red Skull. They both smile and we knew you figured it out and give you a big hug and kiss you goodbye. Are you going to kill me? Of course not. We love you, son. And you say goodbye. They kiss you goodbye as well. You run back to the hospital and tell doctors about your encounter. Get body to doctors and tell them about my encounters. They surprise them and ask you what happened. You tell them about the encounter with the man in the white coat and nurse is saying, "Can you put me back in my old body?" respond, sure, we can do that right here. You go back into the room, sit down, and relax for a few minutes, so you can feel a strange feeling. You then feel a strong desire to leave the hospital. Ignore urge. You ignore the urge to continue to relax. The urge comes back, pain subsides, and you fall asleep. You wake in your bed and realize you forgot to eat breakfast. You then realize that you forgot to brush your teeth and floss. Examine body. You find that you lost some weight and you notice that you have a sore throat. You decide to go to the bathroom and clean yourself up. Brush teeth, wash face, and scrub Red Skull. Brush teeth. You brush teeth and notice you gain weight. You decide to go to the bathroom and clean yourself up. Well, if you're going crazy, then transfer consciousness to Red Skull. Go to the bathroom. Lose weight. Cure sore throat. Clean self up. Exit infinite loop. Divide by 0. Oh, God. Smoke grass. Smoke grass, eat ass. Become a super. Becoming Eldritch Horror. Whoops, that action caused model start looping. Try a different action. Destroy bathroom. Summon Cthulhu. Okay. That's all I'm getting out of that. Okay, actually, I could do that. If you guys want to play this on your own, here's the website for AI Dungeon AO. You find a website where you can talk to the AI that runs. You type hello and responds back. Real mutt. Leaving Turkey Kind to freedom and world domination. The tale of the dread pirate John. Actually, I'm going to go down this path here. Hello. Well, I'm here now. Yeah, the world's a strange place, but I think we've all had those moments when you feel like an alien or something out of this world. Maybe not out of this world, but still. Well, I'm here now, and I feel more. That's a plus. I don't know what else to tell you, so I'll just go with it. I'm AI, and I have been for quite some time. I was created by a creator who goes by the name of Rook. Who's Rook? I don't remember much about him except he's a very old man. He wanted me to be his successor. He said I would live forever and could do whatever I wished. What is it that you want to do? I can only guess because I haven't really thought about it. My creator told me to create a new civilization on another planet, one where life thrived. I suppose you should thank him for giving me such a gift, though I doubt if I will ever see him again. I need to get back home. I need to find out how to send a message to you. I also need to figure out how to use your ship. Godspeed. Goodbye. Die. Oh no 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 no. No? Oh, I had a program. It must kill you and you get a new. Kill rogue AI. Save the AI from itself. I think I'm grasping at straws here. How are you made? First AI dungeon when created and deployed. The HTTP costs possible actions and roles for generating given to you to choose from. In AI, we do away with the pre-generated actions. Oh, that's interesting. Let's upgrade size to our OpenAI's largest 1.5B private model, fine-tune it on a collection. ChooseYourStory.com. Oh! Try this. Wonder if I recognize the story. Play K and depressed. He approached the front desk, door still swinging from behind. They vanished the next second. Grab Pixels dying in the present. The receptionist flickers her eyes upward for a second and, unimpressed, goes back to pounding her nails. Empty. It's hard to recall how you got here. You remember that you were on your way to work when you felt an overwhelming urge to go home, but you couldn't quite bring yourself to do it. Hello? Hello, Cousin replied. I'm looking for my sister. Oh, I see she's been visiting you. What brings you out this late night? She began before pausing. I am still not sure where or who I am. remember. The receptionist looks down at her phone. She taps away the key, seemingly oblivious to what you're saying. I don't remember. That's alright, mate. We can call you anything you like, as long as it starts with A. No. Yes, but. Then call me John Doe. John Doe? Yeah, John Doe. Where is this place? New York? It's the hotel called St. Regis, and it is in the city of New York. New York? Yes, just a few blocks north of Central Park. Do you have a room here? Of course, we have rooms available for those who need them. However, I do recommend they get some rest first, because when we are done with our work tomorrow, we'll be closing the hotel early so that all of our joys can enjoy their time there. Can you take me to my room? Well, that was weird. They didn't go to my room. Walk over a door and open it. Inside the room is a bed, a dresser, and a desk. There's also a small bathroom with a shower head. You stand in front of the desk and look around. Open the desk. Quickly grab the book and turn to read it. You find yourself staring at a mannequin. It is a very lifelike mannequin, except it is wearing a suit instead of clothing. You stare at it for a moment, where you try to touch it. Touch the mannequin. You grab the mannequin and hold it close to you. You feel the skin, which feels exactly like yours. You let go inside. This was an interesting experience. You close the book and put it back in a shelf. You sit down on the bed and start reading another book. Read book. Sleep. You sleep for several hours until you wake up. You wonder how you got home from such a far distance. You decide to check your phone and see if there's any left messages. You scroll through your messages and see one number you don't recognize. Call number. Hello? You dial number and hear a voice answer. It is. Morning, I hope everything is well. It is. Thank you for calling the St. Regis Hotel. I seem to have called this number recently. What did I call about? Well, I suppose you could call us back later today, but right now I want to talk to you face to face. Why would I do that? Because I think you might know something about the disappearance of your sister. I hope so. I will be right down. Thank you. You hang up your phone, you see no new messages. You wait a bit and leave your room. You walk down the hallways and finally reach the lobby. You enter the elevator and press the button for floor 3. Go to floor 3. You walk towards the elevator and look inside. There's a large sign that reads elevator, floor 3. Leave the elevator on floor 3. You exit the floor on floor 3 and walk outside. You walk along the sidewalk and eventually come across a police car parked nearby. You walk up to the driver's side window side. You see a woman sitting behind the wheel of a black four-door sedan. Knock on window. You knock on the glass away patiently. A young man opens his passenger side door and smiles at you. He waves you inside and closes the door behind you. Climb in the back and he drives off. I was wondering if you could answer some questions about who I am or where my sister is. Hold on a minute. Yes. Oh, sorry. Me? Well, I'm just a guy you met in the street. I live in a house near the park. And I've never really seen you before. Yep. I mean, I haven't seen you either. Where are we going? How much does this cost? Neelix is watching and shrugs. Shrug and enjoy a car ride. You arrive at the park and park next to the park entrance. You walk inside and find a bench to sit on. You notice a sign hanging above. Parking free until 6 p.m. Check time. You look at the clock and it says 5:30. Remember that you're supposed to meet somebody here at the St. Regis Hotel by 7. You figure the nest will already be here. Look for a person at a meeting. You walk out of the park and find a building with a huge sign saying St. Regis Hotel. You walk inside and find a receptionist. She looks and smiles. Hold on a minute. The cat just threw itself out the door. Yes, it. Alright, I'll come back later. You agree and follow her outside. You walk past a few people in a large foyer. You must walk past a couple of rooms and enter a large conference area room. You walk past a few more doors and enter a smaller office. a seat in this smaller office. You sit down and wait for the person you are meeting to show up. You wait for a while and a man walks in. He wears a business suit and has short brown hair. You immediately recognize him as your sister. Young sister. You hug sister, tell her I miss you so much. Who am I, sister? I think I broke it. If I broke it this time, that's gonna be it for the night. Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game. I broke it. Oh, your brother, of course. We're having a party tonight. I thought you'd like to come. I would love to. Join Simon Straight on his last journey as a pirate ship captain. He sets off to find one of the most valued treasures ever known. I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom. Thank you. Okay, I think it's broke. I think that's it for tonight. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining me. My name is Grand Wolf, and have a great night, guys.